Hello again. Now that we've discussed the basics of credit, we can move on to something you've probably seen but didn't really understand. That's your credit report. Don't worry, many Americans have looked at their credit report, but very few of them actually understand how to read and analyze it properly. The Fair Credit Reporting Act entitles everyone to a free credit report every year. Although this is a great resource, it won't really benefit you if you don't understand what you're looking at. It's like if I were to give you the plans to build a car. Sure, you know what a car is and more or less how it runs, but unless you're a mechanic, you'd probably be a little lost, right? Well, the same goes for credit reports. In this unit, we'll be covering credit reports and the information that they contain. We'll also explain to you how to spot and correct mistakes. As we discussed in Unit 1, the three major credit bureaus are Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. They are the companies that provide the data from which your FICO score is calculated. They're also who banks will turn to when deciding whether to give a loan or a line of credit. Also, as we touched upon, all of these companies are in competition with one another. Each is always trying to top the other two in terms of being able to report the most reliable credit score. This means that they each use their own method of calculation, but more importantly, each one receives information from different creditors. This is important because it means that each of your three credit reports could contain different information about you, which could potentially lead to you having three different credit scores. To put this in perspective, let's discuss the type of information that appears on your credit report. First is information that personally identifies you. This includes your name, address, social security number, date of birth, and your employment information. All of this information is necessary for the credit bureaus to positively identify that you are you. For example, if you have a common name such as Mike Smith, it's important that the bank is able to ensure that it's actually doing business with you and not a different Mike Smith who filed bankruptcy last month. That's why you're required to provide all of that information when you're filling out a credit or loan application. The second set of information is financial in nature. Public records, such as whether you filed bankruptcy, have any judgments against you, or any liens on your property, are all included. Additionally, your credit report contains information about whether you have any accounts in collection, the number of times your credit's been pulled, and last but certainly not least, your credit history. We'll discuss all four of those in depth in the next video.